Astrology has two parts. One is your calculation part. We call this part is solid. Sorry. Calculation part, we call it the construction of the horoscope, and next part is the solid, which is directly related to the predictive astrology. This calculation part is very easy nowadays, as a lot of good software available in the market. But as far as the predictive part is concerned, it is the main problem area which students face during the completion of their astrology. One thing I want to point out, as I have already pointed out in my previous class, that you have to practice on your regular basis whatever rules and principles we are using here. If we do not practice whatever we have learned here, then you will not in a position to find out the deep thing which is related to the astrology part. For astrology, we have three parameters which need deep analysis. One parameter is the house, next parameter is the planet and sign. These are the basic parameters. What will happen if Sun is in the first house? What will happen if the Mars in the seventh house? Are very basic nature part. And generally, when you prepare a horoscope from a software care very well about all these principles, because we have feed everything in the software. If Mars will be in the seventh house, there will be some differences with your spouse or partner. But every time it will not be very correctly implemented. Because it is one rule. After this rule, we have to apply another rules which are the PAC. PAC means position of your planet. A is related to the aspect and C is combustion. All these three we have to relate with the birth chart. And after all these things, then we have the various yogas to be implemented on the astrology, and then dasha and transit. So we will start from the quite basic things, and these basic things are the planet and sign, and we'll take up our course like this. I will cover some rules, principles, and then some Karakarta part, then some again rules, then Karakarta part, so that you can easily remember all these parts. Generally, what happens when we talk about the characteristic of the planet, characteristic of the house, characteristic of the sign, you think that, yeah, it is very easy. We will learn it later. And you skip that part. When you reach at the end of the course, then again, if you have to apply some rule, suppose anyone has asked you a question, whether I will got a job in the foreign land or not. whether I will be successful in the competition or not, in which career I want to go. At that moment, you again start, who is responsible for the foreign land? Which house is responsible? Which house is responsible for the job? Which house is responsible for the competition? Which planet is related to your career? All these things are important. Today I will like to cover about the Karak Tattva of the planet. And later on, we'll take up some more Karak Tattva. First of all, I will take two types of the Karak Tattva. One is corporal. Another one is the non-corporal Karak Tattva. I will explain you what is corporal and what is non-corporal Karak Tattva. We have 7 planets. Of course, 7 plus 2. 2 are the nodes. Rahu, Ketu. I have already told you 2 types of the Karak Tattva. One is corporal and another one is the non-corporal. For example, Sun is the corporal Karak Tattva, is your father. A non-corporal Karak Tattva of Sun is maybe if we talk about your body part, it is your heart, it is king, it is your employer. Moon, corporal Karak Tattva is mother, non-corporal Karak Tattva is your mood, is your wealth, your mental peace. Mars, it is your younger brother. And Mars is also responsible for the energy in your body, anxiety level. It also related with the tools. Next is Mercury. Mercury is your friend, your maternal uncle, adopted son. And Mercury is your writing skill, your speech, your business skill. Not business, but business skill. Jupiter. Jupiter is your son. For female, it is husband. And your elder brother, your younger brother is covered by Mars, and elder brother is covered by your Jupiter. Jupiter is your, in Hindi, what we call it, the Vivek, wisdom. It is teacher. I will take up the non-polar factor in detail later on.